Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Quant Network, aka QNT, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So you guys already see it. I mean, listen, at the time that I'm recording this, QNT is sitting pretty at about $161 per token. It's up about almost 13% on the 24-hour span, and on the 7-day span, it is up 17.28%. I told you guys to pay attention to the $142 breaking point. We broke out of it. Now we are pumping hard, and things are looking incredible. We are watching QNT though, because although the price action's incredible, volume is also absolutely insane. 255% up in terms of trading volume, and you guys can definitely see it on the 7-day span. Now, I want to remind you guys though, is that listen, although this is very exciting, we are right at the major resistance zone all the way back here from, well, actually, we already surpassed this. So right now, the next level that we're actually looking at is above $200. So it's free to jump. Is this just a wick above resistance? Are we going to have a turnaround? Who knows? But we've been packing our bags. I've been telling you guys for the last couple months already now. It's like we are in an accumulation area back here. We were in this accumulation area, I should say, and we were buying massively during this entire time frame, and this is exactly why. Now, again, like I said, are we going to have a pullback? Who knows? We have been looking at a major move to about $200 before we do see a major pullback, but I would definitely be a buyer once we do see a correction and a sell-off on QNT. And also, we have been seeing an explosion in social dominance. QNT social mentions measured hourly hit about 1.17K, the highest point in the last 90 days. During the same time, the price is up about 96.30. It's like 38% to $158.30. And yeah, this is pretty crazy. Listen, if you are a QNT holder, you are extremely happy right now. You guys can see the social mentions. You can see the price. This is on the 1-week activity. It has been absolutely insane, to say the least. And the full moon is incoming, so we are basically not sleeping. It's been insane to watch this thing break out. And I also think that's kind of showing us a little bit of what we should be expecting going forward with a lot of other major tokens. For example, Kevin Cage actually mentioned this over on Twitter. He said QNT reaching March/April 2022 highs, waiting for others to do the same. QNT may be months ahead of others. 2023 might be a good year. I actually do think that it is going to be an incredible year. Most of these tokens are breaking out compared to what Bitcoin is doing. I think that we are seeing a mass decoupling on a large scale within a lot of these other major assets. Bitcoin today barely moved. It came down to about like 19.3K. It's sitting at about 19.4K. So you know that these altcoins right now are moving by themselves. This is insane to watch. Decoupling is happening. And Bitcoin dominance has been dropping rapidly as well. We could be seeing a major move on a lot of these tokens. And by the way, just to let you guys know, with the supply of QNT, I mean, come on. This thing is just absolutely insane. Like, the upside on this could be monumental. We do see over here from QNT Mommy. We also did see Anderson. This is a quoted tweet, essentially, if you will. It's more of a screenshot, but we do see from Anders. It's the biggest shovel and pick of them all, in my opinion. Capturing volume from both permissionless and permissioned private blockchains and connecting with legacy systems, both value and data, all meaning largest possible target market for a token, QNT, as of now. And yeah, like I said, this is why I say the upside on QNT. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this. Like, I'm telling you right now, everyone wants to tout Bitcoin for being like this huge mover, or wow, I can't believe I missed Bitcoin back in 2008, 2009, 2010, all the way up until, just of recent when it was at $3,000. QNT is sitting here in front of our faces under $200, okay? And it literally is one of the biggest, if not the largest, tokens that's capturing and has exposure to some of the largest markets out there. This isn't just a one-size-fits-all approach to interoperability between blockchains. No, this is connecting everything: permissionless, permissioned, private, public, legacy systems. Every single network, every single system that you can think of is going to be interconnected. Interoperability is the largest market area possible. And I even said the other day, actually, over on Twitter, I said Q&T is the digital equivalent to the gold rush. And I completely agree with this statement. At the end of the day, when you look at what Q&T is doing and what Q&T has solved, I should say Quant with Q&T, it is something revolutionary. And by the way, I really do think that there has been a fire that has been ignited that's continuously spreading, and that is institutional grade adoption. And Quant is ready for institutional grade adoption and institutional FOMO. What you see over here, are you ready for institutional digital assets? And this really kind of talked about, just CBOS in general. I think that we talked about this a little bit this video, where I was talking about DLT, interoperability, asset tokenization, tokenized money, central bank digital currencies, basically just digital assets around institutional grade area. And it's funny, right? Because when we really kind of look at this market, we're seeing a ton of participants within the institutional grade area jumping in on crypto, being a part of all of these major discussions. Like, for an example, here we have Quant again advertising CBOS 2022. Next Thursday, reps from Clearstream, BNY Mellon, State Street, the DTCC, and Northern Trust will take to the CBOS stage to discuss who will win the battle in servicing digital assets. These are massive giants, I want you guys to understand. All right, the DTCC, yeah, this is quadrillions of dollars. State Street, we just recently talked about State Street with Zenfin, another $1 trillion massive company that has exposure to trillions of dollars. Clearstream, we just recently talked about Clearstream. BNY Mellon, we all know about BNY Mellon. Like, these are institutional grade clients and massive names in terms of the institutional grade area. Northern Trust as well. Like, pay attention to what is happening. Institutional grade adoption, institutional FOMO is beginning. And I would not be surprised if we start seeing institutional grade money flowing into Quant. And we probably already have seen it. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I think that institutions have been a part of this market for a very long time. And it's remarkable to see it happening now. And also, I have the institutional adoption tab open over here on CoinDesk. This really kind of just shows what has happened in the last couple months alone. I mean, here's October 6th. City Ventures backs its first digital asset manager, co-leading a $6 million round in Zolt. Down here, NASDAQ joins BlackRock as traditional finance defies the bear market and embraces crypto. Like I said, institutional grade FOMO has been happening for a while. I mean, like, this is insane. And we do see down here, NASDAQ starts crypto custody service for institutional clients. I mean, it has been insane to say the least. And this is just in September and October. Like, you guys can go back. Here's like the third page. The third page. All right, so this is like 2021. So let's go back to the second page real quick and see what has happened since 2022. So here is, let's see, February, when it really kind of started. Galaxy Digital sees substantial wave of capital ready for crypto investments. Citadel is coming to crypto. Ray Dalio, Sigma Males, and the new grind set. Again, are we in the post-narrative age of institutional adoption of crypto? I mean, things are just going to continue to streamline within the institutional grade sector, and I really do think that this is just the beginning. And by the way, I have always said that these major institutions and these institutional grade names are loving what Quant is doing, because again, this allows for an easy on and off ramp from the institutional grade sector into crypto and crypto into the institutional grade sector. Fnality likes Overledger. We do see CBDC panel takeaways. This is from Crypto Airy. Shout out to Just Tech Guy. Gilbert Verde and Q&T, Ricardo Carrera, I hope that I'm probably not saying that name right. R3 and also Fnality, Quant is bridging for SIA, Corda, and other DLTs. Algorithmic/crypto stablecoins survivability is in question. A single settlement platform unlikely. Threat to Swift and CLS settlement is real. And down here we do see the future of finance, Q&T, and Fnality. Very similar in terms of the branding. We also do see one last one as well. Here's Gilbert Verde, and we speak to Fnality a lot. They are a settlement technology. We can interoperate Fnality with all blockchains, and this is why I say pay attention to these giants. And by the way, guess who's behind Fnality? All right, yeah, just nobody, just only 16 major institutions as shareholders. And this is Santander, BNY Mellon, Barclays, CIBC, Commerce Bank, Credit Suisse, Euroclear, ING, KBC Group, Lloyd's Banking Group. I mean, it's insane. Like the amount of, and by the way, this is State Street as well. You see Nasdaq, UBS. I mean, it really is like at the end of the day, insane because all of this is centered on DLT as well. Like this is DLT, tokenized cash assets to settle security trades. Like this is huge opportunity areas to focus on. Available in multiple currencies to allow greater efficiencies in managing fragmented liquidity, capable of interoperating across multiple business platforms, whether to support PvP or DVP settlement of financial transactions, a digital representation of money held in central bank. Like they're all preparing for these insane moves around the monetary system and finance itself. And they already have partnerships and trade associations with ISSA and also Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. So this is a big company. Like I said, definitely check out some of their solutions if you guys haven't already, and also their insights. But this is backed by some of the largest institutions out there. Like I said, institutional grade adoption is only going to increase from here on out. It has already started. It has been ignited, and it's going to spread like a wildfire. And I don't believe that this was the year for institutional grade adoption. No, institutional grade adoption has been around for a while, but it has been truly ignited this year. And I do think that BlackRock jumping into crypto was probably like a big accelerant for that as well. Going forward, things are going to look a lot different around this market. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Wherever you guys are on this beautiful world, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.